All right, welcome back. Post-game, UMass Dartmouth victorious in the quarterfinal round, 67-52 over UMass Boston. I'm joined by Chelsea Houlihan as well as Coach Matt Ducharme. Coach, number 22's got to be pretty to hear. Wasn't the prettiest game to watch here tonight, but you do get the desired outcome. What were the things that your team accomplished early to make sure that you were able to play with a lead for almost all the night?
Hey, you didn't think that was pretty?
No.
Winning games is pretty to me. I went ugly. As long as it's a W at the end of the day, I'm fine. Our team bought into defense, recovery, help rotation, closing out hard, not getting beat on up fakes, recovering back to the baseline and cutting that off before they beat. Everything that we worked on in one practice, really, they all did today. It was an amazing, it was a proud moment to watch that. I think if they play this way, I think we're going to be a tough out in this tournament.
And Chelsea, it was a game that you had a big lead in, but it didn't really feel like that for a lot of the night. They were threatening to get back in over and over again. Ball seemed to be on the ground a lot, and you were in positions where you had to make plays at both ends of the floor to keep things going. How were you able to know where to be and make the plays that needed to be made?
I mean, just moving for my teammates is like the number one thing, and we all move for each other. I mean, it's hard to give that pass, we just move well for each other. And I just think that ball movement, spacing, everything like that is what really gave us the advantage tonight.
And what really helped you out was late in the first half, you had Alicia and Akira both off with 2 fouls. The players that were out there in their place scored a lot of points late in the half, opened up that 17-point halftime lead for you. During those couple minutes when you were reaching pretty deep into your bench, what was going right?
Everybody knows that at any moment, we're going to call on somebody that maybe wasn't expecting it. Today, that's what I said at halftime, is everybody has a job to do, and you guys are ready to do the job, even if it's for a minute at the end of the half, to make sure that somebody else doesn't get their third foul, whatever it is. Not only do they go in there, they get turnovers, they make things happen. It's nice to see that energy come off the bench, and everybody's involved in the game no matter what situation is. And that's something that's special to this team, as opposed maybe to what we've had in the past. It's a nice... Do we always get along? Hey, we have our family moments, but at the end of the day, we love each other enough that it comes down to working for each other and wanting success for the team. And we always talk about sacrificing the me for the we. And today, I thought they did that.
And you were on the bench when the fourth quarter got started. They cut it from 20 down to 16 real quick. You and Rachel got the tap on the shoulder to get back in there. So what did the two of you say to one another to make sure that you were able to put this game to bed once you got back on the floor?
We need to just push the ball, attack the bucket. They were following us pretty hard, and when we had the momentum in the first quarter, we were just running, and that's what really just kept up the speed with them. They couldn't really stay with us, you know what I mean? When we drive to the bucket, and that's Rachel's strong point. When she does that, she scores every time. And that's what's going to take us to the tournament.
We haven't seen final scores yet, but looks like the high seeds are going to hold, so it does look like you'll be headed back to Willimantic. You get a third crack at them. You just had the matchup that didn't go your way here a couple of weeks ago. What are the things that would have to change in order for you to get where you want to go to basketball on Saturday?
We buy into defense. Defense always travels. They lit us up pretty for a high shooting percentage last time we played. We were without Alicia that day. I think there was a couple of things. We didn't play well. That's the first part. And I think we will play better the next time. I think we're ready for that. I think that woke us up. We were on a little bit of a winning streak, and then all of a sudden we got slapped in the face, and we realized that, hey, nobody's going to give you a win, and that's a very good team. But I think we first got to go through Keene State, if I'm correct, and that they're shooting lights out right now. So that's going to be a tough one, too. We got a tough road, but we're a tough team.
And he's right. I had the location correct, the team wrong. You'd be taking on Keene first on Friday. But for you, a Nutmeg Stater, going home to play maybe these biggest games of your career so far, what's it going to take for your team to get maybe number 23, maybe number 24 to get where you want to go into March?
Honestly, we just got to focus on the little things. We talked about it in practice yesterday. We talk about it in the locker room today. It's literally the little things. Like he said, the closeout, the boxing out. It's just all of that we put it together into one game like we did tonight. That's how we're going to pull out a win. That goes for any team, UMass, Boston, Keene, EastCon. We keep that momentum. We keep the little things strong, and I see a really bright future for us.
You like the men's chances here tonight?
I do. I want to try. I want to be there watching when they're in the finals on Saturday. We're starting our first round and want us to watch them play too. I think it's an exciting time. I think UMass Dartmouth's got something special this year.
All right, well, congratulations to the two of you on the win tonight, and good luck in Connecticut this weekend.
Thanks, Sean.
It's going to do it for our broadcast. 67-52, the Corsairs win it. We're going to make it happen quick to get back on for the men. So this is John Cabral saying so long from the trip.